Happy hump day, you guys. I made some morning tea, you guys. Good morning when you're coming to the chat. Say hello, sweet teacup. Hello, grandma. Hello, auntie. Hello, Miss Lola. Hello, mama. Our sweet teacup. Just make sure you're nice. If you at outside my beautiful gate, where it's beautiful, it's gold with pink and white flowers, roses, with a little black trim design at the top. You already know what to do. Just hold out your cup and I'll pour you some tea. Are you welcome to come in to have some tea with me? I'll boil and make enough tea to share with everybody. And this morning we're going to have some raw morning tea. We are just going to celebrate the greatness and the success and the leveling up and the morning move of royalty. My God, daughter, Royalty Nation, and shout out to the 5 God grandkids. Shout out to all single mothers, all single fathers, all single aunties, uncles, grandma, and granddaddy, just anyone that's a parental guardian, that's just doing their thing and holding it down. Shout out to you. And I like to say good morning. Let's have some morning tea, you guys. So you guys, when you come into the chat, just say good morning and we'll get into the tea. And like I said, you guys, today is Wednesday. And you know, on Wednesday, when I come to the morning tea, we want to get your morning started. If you at work, you already know what to do. Go to your little quiet place, your little quiet corner. Go to your quiet little private office. Go to your break room. Some of you guys may be in your car where you're comfortable and you can be relaxed. You can lean that seat back, baby. Have your little tea. And let's get into the tea. Good morning, Carmen. Good morning. Hello, Michelle Thomas. Good morning, good morning. Let's have some tea. And if you at home because you just want the blessed and the lucky one, because you worked in slave your whole adult life and now you're retired, shout out to you. Let's enjoy the retirement with a cup of tea, you guys. So you guys, let me tell you, there's a lot going on in the world, but that's okay. The world is going to keep moving and moving. And if you're blessed and if you're living, that's just how the world goes, you guys. And like I said, you guys, I just want to come out to my supporters and say you are greatly appreciative. I love you guys. Thank you for always rocking with our grandma. Let grandma come and spill her tea. And you guys, like I said, you guys, let's give a shout out to our queen, your queen, my goddaughter, Big Royalty, stands on business. Stand on all 10. She hold it down. She's a single mother. She works hard. She loves her kids. And she is the sole provider. Shout out to the 5 God grandkids, baby. They holding it down. They're going to school. They're making a good grades. They are homeschooled. They are loving it. They are living the life. They are freedom, you guys. And like I said, you guys, good morning. How's your morning going? How's Michelle and Carmen? How's your morning going? Is your morning going great for you? Hey, Chastity Fall. Good morning, baby. Let's have some morning tea. Good morning. And you guys, today, I'm going to make me some money today. I'm going to set my goal and I'm going to speak onto existence. Today, I'm going to go DoorDash and I'm going to make the money. And that's what you have to do, you guys. You got to think it. You got to plan it, and then you got to see it, and then you go make it happen. Yes. It is a beautiful morning. It is, you guys. It's a little chilly now. It's in Florida, but it's beautiful weather. It's so pretty. The sun is out. The sky is blue and white. It's amazing. And like I say, I know Royalty is doing her thing. I know her and the kids are doing great. Royalty is probably in the kitchen making some beautiful pancakes right about now. The right way. Some pancakes. You guys, let me tell you, one of my favorite between pancakes and waffles, my favorite waffles. And let me tell you my favorite waffle, you guys. Let me tell y'all, I love me some blueberry waffles. Just some regular blueberry waffles. You know, I will eat some blueberry pancakes too. But the only thing about the blueberry pancakes, sometimes they put too many blueberries in it. I don't want it that covered up with blueberries. Now, when I eat pancakes, if I have my trust of pancakes, don't play with me. I love the pecans in my pancakes. I love me some pecan syrup. Oh, my goodness, baby. If you ain't never had pecan syrup, or some of you guys may say pecan syrup, you ain't been put on, honey. You ain't been put on. And then you put some bacon. Get you 2 good strips of bacon. Stop playing with me. Baby, it's delicious. But that is one of my favorite waffles. My favorite waffles are blueberry waffles, and my favorite pancake is pecan. Just a simple girl here. What is you guys' favorite? What is your choice between pancakes and waffles? What is your choice? What's your favorite? Michelle said her morning is okay. Well, good, Michelle. Michelle, your morning is going to get better. I'm going to speak on into existence for you, baby, okay? It's Wednesday. We make it over this hump day, we good to go. And then we all know Friday payday. And if it ain't your payday this Friday, that's okay. It's helping you get to the next Friday. Come and say her favorite are pancakes. Yes. Now, I can't eat no pancakes. I'm not going to eat pancakes or waffles. I'm not going to eat it every day. No, listen. A girl 60, the syrup ain't going to agree with me like that. But maybe like once or twice a month, oh yeah, I could go with some waffles. And like I said, you guys, I am so super proud of Royalty. She is doing her thing. You know, she's living a life. I'm so blessed and thankful that they are in Texas, baby, with the protectors where they are safe. And let me tell you guys, there are haters. You guys, the haters are out here. But let me tell you, you just got to keep pushing and keep moving. And let me tell you, and baby, you will be blessed. God is the Almighty. Nobody sets anything, creates anything. God said everything. Everything is already written. But you got to hold your head up. You got to keep looking forward. And you guys, like I said, you guys, I am in the process, and I'm going to be working on, like I say, get my sim game together, you know, so that I can introduce you guys to that for those that are interested. Because, like I say, you guys, the world is big. The world is big. Drama do sells, but drama is not the only thing that be on YouTube that make money. There's so many things on YouTube that make money. So many people. That's why YouTube is so great, because it's a huge, big variety, a community of individuals. And like I said, you guys, you just got to level up. You got to focus on what you're going to do and do your thing. Do your thing. And like I say, and if the clowns, we're going to leave the clowns in the clown village. Not our problem. And like I say, there are haters. And hey, it's not my fault that we got a bunch of crayon eaters out there. And look, at the end of the day, this is what? This month is February. I advise someone that if you are still in school and you are looking to get promoted, I advise you to concentrate on that, because this is only your third quarter. After that third quarter, excuse me, that first quarter, that second and that third quarter, which means the first semester, which is 2 quarters. After this, before spring break, it's a done deal, baby. If you ain't passing by the end of this quarter, spring break, get ready to be going to summer school. And some of them may not qualify for summer school, because there are rules for summer school. If you are flunking more than 2 classes, at least in the state of Florida, you don't get to go to summer school. You're not even qualified. So they need to get off the internet and stop doing the most. Stop being little miniature grown-ups, having rave parties, jumping and playing around all on sofas and bouncing around. And they need to get themselves together. Are they going to be back in elementary? Not my problem. I'm just spilling the tea. Someone need to tell them. Good morning. Hey, Carolyn Small. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the tea. Welcome to the tea, you guys. And like I said, you guys, school is almost getting ready to be over. Before you know it, summer is going to be here. And you guys, this 2024, like I said, I have a lot of things I want to do. I am super blessed, thank you, Jesus, that I am multi-talented. I have a lot of things that I'm going to bring to my channel. And like I said, you guys, one of the things I'm going to do, I am going to bring this in, baby. I'm going to just share some more insight of me. And like I said, you guys, Royalty and the kids are doing amazing. They TikTok. And like I said, you guys, hey, yes, you guys. Hey, Callie Marie, baby, you the one. Welcome to the tea. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Are you at work, Callie? Do you work during the day, sweetie? Hey, Michelle Thompson, good morning. Hi. Nice. Can't wait. You can't wait. Kelly Marie, are you at work? Do you play Sims? Kelly Marie, she is so sweet. She's an angel. I see her on a lot of chats. She's a very, yes, at home. Oh, honey, that's a blessing. Thank you, Jesus. See, that's what I'm trying to get to. Well, you know what? I am retired. And like I say, I DoorDash to supplement running trucking. I think you said that before. Go ahead, girl. Run your thing, honey. That's what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing like being your own boss. Get up when you want to get up. Eat when you want to eat. Take a break when you want to take a break. Can't nobody get on your nerve. Listen, when I used to work, meaning when I used to do 9 to 5, now don't get me wrong, I loved my job. But let me tell you, baby, sometimes there's always somebody, I don't care how good your job is, when you have to go to a 9 to 5 and you have individuals that are supervisor, manager, team leaders, or whatever that have the authority over you, they can't get on your nerve. So like I say, it is a blessing when you are retired or when you run your own business, because then you can get on your own nerves. And we know we're not going to let that happen because we love ourselves. God is good. So Kelly, do you play Sims? Are you familiar with Sims, the EA game? Whether it's Sim 1, Sim 2, Sim 3, Sim 4? And shout out, you guys. I don't know how I can feel. Shout out to Royalty Nation New Kingdom Foundation. Bless all of them. Played the very first Sim I haven't played in. Oh my goodness. Oh, Sim 2? You played Sim 2 or you played Sim 1? Okay, I guess you're saying Sim 1. But I am familiar. Honey, baby, you I need to put you on, honey. If you ain't played Sims since Sim 1 and 2, you are in for a treat, honey. Let me tell you, Sim 3 is an open world. Sim 3 is a complete open world. You control your world. You can drop your house, build whatever you want to build, whatever way you want to. Sim 3 is amazing. Now, the graphic isn't as good as Sim 4. But Sim 3, girl, it's the one. Now, I do love Sim 4 now because I am a Sim fan. I'm going to love all the Sims. So now, I am going to concentrate on Sim 4. Hey, Dominique, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the tea. Yeah, baby, just look at some videos and now I don't know if, I know Sim 4 is free. For anyone who wants to download Sim 4 right now, you got it's completely free. When I bought Sim 4, I paid like $76 something. Now it's free for all platforms. So now I have Sim 3, baby. I have the whole game. I love me some 3, love me some 3. I will suggest, Kelly, that if you do dabble and you decide to go back, just touch on Sim 3, I would suggest try to buy the CDs so that you can completely own your game. A lot of time when you buy things digital with EA, you have a little problems or whatever. But if you buy the disc, see, I have the original disc. I have all of them, and baby, you own. It's your game. It's yours. Just upload when you want to. You're going to love it. Dominique say, hey, yes, say, hey, Chastity Fall. Good morning, everybody. You guys, I just want to have a little tea. A little tea. Say, shout out to everyone. It is a beautiful day. You guys, just imagine for 2024, what are your dreams? What do you want to accomplish? What are you looking forward to do? What do you want to see on YouTube? What do you want to get from YouTube? Just for you going to YouTube, what do you want for your content creator? What's some of the other things you want to see Sweet Teacup do? This chat is open up for you to tell me what's some of the things that you want to see. So when you take the time out to go to your YouTube channel, just a minute, you guys. Sorry, you guys, I don't drop it. Sorry, you guys. When you take the time out to go to YouTube and you go to your favorite content creators, what's some of the things you want to see? Kind of say, okay, thanks for the info. Yeah, years ago I was into, oh, baby, you was into it. I'm going to tell you, once you become a Sim fan, it's hard to get out of it. But it's story time. Oh, my goodness. So you like the story. Oh, you like when I do my story time, baby? Okay. Let me see. Let me see, you guys. I got so much story time, but I love telling you guys my story time. So let me see. Let's see what I want to talk about today. Let me see, you guys. I got so much story time. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, let me tell you my story time about. And like I say, you guys, this is a true story. Like I say, if someone is out there and they're listening to me, they're gonna be able to figure out who I am. So I ain't gonna be able to give out too much information. But you guys, let me see, what do I want to talk about? Do you want to hear about schooling, or you want to hear about, okay, let me tell you about my prom. You guys, I have never went to the prom. And let me tell you why. And I don't know if I think I spoke on this before. I got scared at the last minute, which is crazy. I don't know why. But you know what, you guys? I actually was invited to the prom with a crush. Someone that I secretly had a crush on for at least that school year. And you got, and the thing was, he didn't even go. You didn't go neither. He didn't even go to my school. I actually had a crush on his cousin. Let me tell you, I told you I was the only girl, so I had our brother. I felt that I could do what the boys do. So I felt if I wanted to have more than one crush, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I could have as many crushes as I wanted. So I actually had a crush on this one guy, which I was crushing on him. You know, he had that look back in the day, the Michael Jackson look, the brown skin with the little afro with the good little curls in it and everything. I never went. I love her beginning of high school. I enrolled in individual home studies and they had a prom, but I didn't go. So, but that's okay, baby. You know what, Kelly? I learned that's more than enough. That's another way that you can experience the prom. If you ever go on a cruise, and you've probably been on a cruise before, and when you go to the Captain Ball, get you the most beautiful prom dress looking dress and just get all dolled out. It's just like experiencing the prom again when you go to like the captain's dinner, because everyone on the cruise is all decked out, they in glittery and gold, and these women have on beautiful dresses, the men's are in suits and tux and ties. It's another experience, just as if you was the prom. Try it. So if you have been on a cruise, the next time you go to the cruise, get all dolled out. I mean, really, pretend that it is a prom. You're going to have your date, because if you're on the cruise, and if you don't have a date, it's okay. Because by then, I never knew that you could just get together as friends and just do the prom that way. Yes, I've been you right. Exactly. And baby, it is amazing. It gives you that prom experience if you missed out on it. But I had a crush on this one guy, and listen, I didn't think he was the world, but I was crushing on him. But baby, when his cousin came around, like, oh, he's cute. I will tell you this. His name, you know what, I can't get his name. Just know they used to call him Pete. So, and I believe he was a year older than me. But honey, I secretly had a crush on him. And the thing was, like I said, he didn't go to my school. But because, like I said, I grew up in the project. Now keep in mind, I graduated when I was 17, so that means that I was 16 going on 17. And I remember my birthday is June, and I graduated in June. So when we went to the prom, well, the prom was originally going to be like in April or May. I'm trying to think back, you guys, because I graduated in 1981. So I got a look of the cousin, honey, because I grew up in the project. And if you know anything about the project, everybody know everybody. And then, you know, you ride your bicycles, or you be on your roller skates, or you just walking to the neighborhood corner store. If you live in the project, there's always at least one neighborhood store. And you guys, let me tell you about this store. This store was amazing. It was just like a little hole in the wall, and it was this little, I want to say it was like a little brick building. But look, you got it's so small. This little store was so small, but now at the time it didn't seem small to me, because keep in mind I was, a teenager. And being that I grew up in the project, in the project, we didn't have fancy big things. We just didn't. So, but now when I think about that store, it was just a little room with 4 walls, but it was brick on the outside and it was wood on the inside, because I believe the floor was concrete though. I do believe that, a cement, what you want to call it. But as for the walls on the inside, seemed like I remember wood, maybe not. But I just remember the outside was white, and you guys, the name of the store was called Goody. Look, it was called Goody. And we would come into the store, and it was run by an African-American man, and we used to call him Mr. Goody. Now, I never thought about it up until today. I don't know if that was his name. I have no idea. And he was an older man, so where I was a teenager, now keep in mind, we moved in the project ever since I was 5 years old. And I started going to this store, literally just walking even by myself, which is super weird. It's just like, God bless the dead. I don't know what my mom was thinking, but baby, like I said, I guess by then everybody knew each other. I guess that's why they say it took a community, a village to raise kids. I know God had my back. I had angels. You guys, I always had angels in my life. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for the angels. Because baby, I could tell you some stories, but let me get back to this story. So, Goody, and the store was called Goody. So on the way walking to the store, it was court. Now, we'll tell you this. It was Sugar Hill. And I think I'm not going to say what court I stayed in, but the court they stayed in, I want to say maybe they was in court J or something, or K. Hey, Liz, Paul, good morning, good morning. I'm doing a little short story time. So, I'm walking to the store. Oh, baby, no, I didn't see a show. Oh, he looking good. I'm like, oh, I got honey, he was fair complexion. He had the baby back then. That's when the afro was out. He had an amazing afro. He was just so cute. I'm like, oh, who was that? And I found out through the grapevine. And I remembered the crush that I had. They had a little sister, and she was the only girl. So I told you back then, I used to have like little cheerleader team. Baby, I used to run it, honey. I used to be a teacher. If you want to come to my house and you want to be in my classroom, I'm going to be your teacher. I always was that type that was very nurturing. I wanted to run stuff. Now, I had to run shit. That's just period. But I was a good person, but I had to run it. So they had a little sister, and you guys, I always been able to do hair. Always been able to do hair. So I have done their little sister hair from time to time because they mom. And you know what, now that I think about it, I don't even know how people who knew how to do hair. So back then, you guys, in the early and late 70s, if you did hair and you was a teenager, those moms would search you out and they would ask you to do their kids' hair and they'll pay you. So I used to come over there, not a lot, but I have went over there and did their little sister hair. So I guess that's how I really got more crushed out with my first crush. And I will tell you, his first name was Marvin. Stop playing, baby. He was handsome. He was, yeah. It was like a little imitation of Michael Jackson. Hold on, you guys. But like I said, when I got a look at his cousin, baby, I kind of pushed him to the side and started crushing on his cousin. And like I said, his cousin was older than him, and he was very popular. Obviously, he was very popular with the girls because he was really, really cute. And he even had a girlfriend. And this is the weirdest thing now. Don't come for me. Don't hate on me. Like I say, I'm just human. He had a girlfriend. And I remember, I ain't going to tell you her nickname because, like I say, someone who listens to me, they may figure out who I am. We don't need the drama, okay? But, hold on, you guys. Give me just a minute. I'm going to finish with this storytelling. Just a minute, you guys. So, he had a girlfriend, and the weirdest thing was, it's so weird. She was kind of like a friend of mine. At least I know she was an associate. She was like a friend of mine. I knew of her. And she was around my age. But you know what? She could have been a year older than me. But like I said, I always looked real young for my age. So most people always looked at, they were so much more mature than what I was, you guys. I looked at very young for my age, you know. So anyway, at the end of the day, I don't know how. Uh, Maybe because I stared so hard when he was around, or maybe because I was always looking. But the weirdest thing was, he asked me to the prom, and you guys, it was at that moment, it was like a little dream come true. The person I was crushing on, they asked me to the prom. But baby, don't play with me. Why did I hear through the words of, they would say, oh, when you go to the prom, this is where they're gonna get a hotel, and it's gonna be your first time, whatever. Don't play with me. Don't play with my body. Don't play with my personal space, honey. I had an auntie. She went out and she bought me my beautiful dress and everything, and I was getting prepared and everything. You guys, just give me a moment. You guys, why people so nosy? But honey, I didn't play with that. And baby, and I was just listening to what was out there blowing in the breeze, and that's what they were saying, And I don't know who told me, and I was getting the vibes from him that he was looking more forward to prom night the opposite way than what I was thinking. So, baby, listen here. At the end of the day, I went with my gut feeling. I'm glad I did. I did not go to the prom. I backed out. I remember I called the day of the prom that morning, and I had his number. Don't even ask me how the fuck I got his number, you guys. I was something else. I was just look through the phone book and look up people's last name. Baby, I was so intelligent. I would figure out because I knew it. Listen. If you live in a project, a government apartment, they all gonna have the same address. Has for like the street number and the zip code. So I was able to hunt that number down. I got his number because I remember I called his cousin that I was crushing on first, got that number, and then got his number for that. At the end of the day, baby, that morning I called him. I said, "Oh, I'm not going." That was the end of that. And I remember he called me back, well, I don't got my suit. Why you not going? What's wrong? And da-da-da-da-da. Honey, I wasn't going to even go there and give a speech. I just went with my gut feeling. And you guys, I can't lie to you. Within, I don't know if he went to the prom with whatever. And like I say, it was said he had a girlfriend and she was an associate of mine. And she was a really nice person. But within 6 months of that time, how about she wound up pregnant? And he was the father. Oh, baby, I dodged a bullet. So I don't regret not going to the prom. Of course, as I got older and I would see people prom pictures. Hey, Cher, good morning. And I would see people talk about the prom. Of course, I would think, gee, I didn't get to go to my prom. But baby, when I think back to that, it's okay. I dodged a bullet. That could have been me. I could have let my guards down that night because, I did. I had a big crush on him, and that could have been me. So I dodged a bullet. So thank you, Jesus. And like I said, you guys, that was just one of my story time. And back to the story named Mr. Goody. Like I said, he was an African-American man. He was black, and he was an older man, like old enough to be my granddad. He was a real nice guy. And like you say, someone say like a penny store. Baby, all you need was, back then, if you had 5 pennies, a nickel or a dime, that was reason enough to go to the store. You would walk to that store, and it didn't matter how long that walk was, as long as it was in the neighborhood, and you just kind of walk through there, and you go through all the little courts and everything, and baby, you get to that store, and he'll take one of the little brown paper bags, and he'll pop it in the air. That's how they used to do it back in the day. They'll take the little bag, and they'll pop it in the air, and then he'll say, okay, and they had these big old jars. Like, at the time, I didn't know, but I know what it is now. They were big pickle jars. I guess when he sold pickles, he saved the jars and washed them out. So he would have these big jars, and there was these lemon cookies. They was like this light brown with lemon icing on the top. You got them, they was the bomb. And then he had the coconut. I remember that he called those the coconut bars. And then he had the, you know what, you guys? It could have been vanilla wafers, and he could have just pulled them into a jar. But I want to say it was a cookie like that. And then the famous ginger snaps. He had ginger snaps. And then the cookies, I call them now, up until today, I still call them sunflower cookies. The butter, I think they call butter cookies, but they shaped like a flower. He had those. So, honey, my favorite was the coconut bars because I feel I got more for my money because they was like tall and long and you just got more for your money. But, honey, if I had 5 cents, stop playing with me. I would leave the store with 5 cookies. And by the time I walked from the store and back to the time I got back to our apartment project, baby, the cookies was gone, but it was enough for me. And that was, listen, that was the good old days when you had the corner stores, the little neighborhood stores. I don't know why, but I like men 10, 15 years older. I always have. Oh, you did, Marie? Okay. You know what? Maybe you was a little more mature. And a lot of girls mature faster. And this is the weirdest thing, you guys. I told you I always looked young for my age, right? So I guess I always been more attractive to men that was, no, I like the men that was my age too. I think the oldest I dated someone, to be honest, that I would have called a boyfriend just from the time me being in high school and for the time me being a whole grown up. Maybe the oldest I dated someone, maybe 1 or 2 years they was older than me. Now stop playing with me. I'm a cougar. Don't play. Don't play. Yes. I love the butter cookies, baby. Them cookies. Now, some people call those cookies now, they call them jailhouse cookies. Oh, you know, those are the ones that had the, you know, the little sandwich cookies that had the vanilla on one side and chocolate on the outside. You had the little cream. Now, those weren't my favorite. I liked the ones where it was vanilla on both sides. And baby, I could like them cookies. And I used to like to eat my cookies where I would take them apart, which is super weird. And I would just lick the cream off. Listen, I was a sugar baby. And then I would just throw the cookie away. Now, that's when I was young. Now, as I got older, as a grown-up, I still ate my cookie the same. I would literally take my cookie apart. I would eat one side. I would eat the boring side first because I wanted to get them out the way. Listen, I had a little plan how I ate cookies. I would separate all my cookies and eat the one that the side that didn't have the ices. I would eat all those first because that was boring. And then I would just sit back and enjoy eating my other cookie that had the little icing on top. So if it was the cookies that was chocolate and vanilla, I would leave the icing on the chocolate side because chocolate wasn't my favorite. It was the vanilla. So that when I ate that part of the cookie, I would enjoy it better because I had the little cream on it. Hey, Carmen, good morning, good morning. I love the lunchroom cookies. Oh, you know what? I remember that, but you know what? I used to give my cookie away. So, because you know what? When I was growing up, they only had peanut butter. Was it me? But they only had peanut butter cookies. What type of cookies you had at your school, Carmen, when you was growing up? But we only had peanut butter. Or I think they could have had chocolate. But I'm 100% positive it was always peanut butter cookies. And I wasn't big on peanut butter cookies like that, you guys. I wasn't. Carmen said, but you liked it both. Oh, okay. But yeah, I do remember. And you guys, I remember being in 6th grade. And I remember they said it was incorporated in our lunch program for, it was more healthy. Baby, we had milkshakes. In 6th grade, we had, now it was imitation milkshake, but it was more like an ice cream texture, and it used to come like in a cup with a spoon. But we had milkshake. Stop playing with me. Baby, when they came out with that, I never got milk again. Forget milk. And baby, we used to be so disappointed if you went to lunch late and you had that last lunch and they say they was out of the milkshake. Didn't like that. I love peanut butter cookies, but depends some are. Exactly. Butter and peanut butter cookies. Ooh, I think a lot of people love butter cookies. And like I said, but I guess they gave us peanut butter cookies back then because, when you think about it now, peanuts have protein, peanuts is healthy. I get it. But you only could eat so many peanut butter cookies. But honey, people used to trade. I didn't trade lunch because I wasn't a real big eater. So if I gave something away, I just gave it to you. I didn't trade. I hate bread. I do not eat bread. I'm not going to eat bread. I don't eat cornbread. I don't eat whole cake bread. I do not like bread. Very rarely you'll see me eat a sandwich. I'm the type, if I get a hamburger, you're going to see me peeling my ridges off. If you see me eat a sandwich or a hamburger, you're going to want to slap me. You're going to get mad because I'm going to ruin the fucking sandwich. I'm going to peel all the edges off. I'm going to peel the bread off. I'm going to take the bread off the bun and dig all the bread out. I'm going to just ruin the fucking thing. I hate bread, you guys. Yeah, peanut butter homemade cookies. Ooh, Michelle, you not make them peanut butter homemade cookies? I bet they are good. I bet they are good. But I hate bread. Do you guys like bread? Are you a bread eater? That's what my mom does. Oh, your mom does that too? I know. Listen, one of the reasons why I hate bread, because I'm going to tell you, when you grow up in the project, you guys, if you're on the food stamp and everything, one thing they're going to always keep is eggs, butter, and bread. And I think because they had so much doggone bread, not much. Oh, okay. I can, but I don't have to have bread. Me neither. I don't have to have bread. And I remember even in my younger adulthood, I remember I used to literally go to a sandwich shop, especially when I was working, and I would order a sandwich. I would tell them, give me one piece of bread. I can't lie to you. And they would literally make me a sandwich just with the bottom piece. And I was playing with my sandwich. I only wanted meat, cheese, and lettuce. Don't go out. Don't put nothing wet on my sandwich. Don't do that. I don't want my bread wet. Don't want my bread wet, honey. Not at all. So I used to order a sandwich where I would just get the bottom part of the bread, and then you just put my meat and lettuce, put my little mustard, baby. That's how I eat my sandwich. I am not a bread eater at all. And I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons why I stayed small for a long time, because I didn't eat bread. I didn't want no grits. I didn't eat a lot of starches, and I didn't eat too much of carbs. So, that saved me something. Wet bread, isn't it? I hate wet bread. Here comes and say she hate wet bread too. Yes, and I need to stop. And this is why I don't eat dressing. Baby, I used to eat dressing until one day my mom was cooking Thanksgiving dinner, and I'm in the kitchen looking at her. Baby, when I saw her reach into that loaf of bread and just took her hand and got a bunch of loaf of bread and then cut the water on there in the sink and reached over there and got the bread wet, and then she started smushing it and tearing it apart and throwing it in the dressing, baby, that's it. My eating dressing days were fucking over. I didn't fuck with dressing. And when I saw her did it to a meatloaf, what the fuck? When I saw her take bread and put it in the meatloaf, it's like, what the hell? I ain't eat meatloaf no more. Keep your fucking dressing. Keep your goddamn meatloaf. I'm good. And then I remember my mom say, oh, you don't even say it. Baby, I should just pick through my food. I should go to that meatloaf and I would find that bread. I said, yes it is, Mama. It's right there. Till my mama just stopped putting meatloaf on my damn plate. She's like, my mama just like, fuck it. Because I would spend the whole time. And I remember she used to try to put it in there and make it little. But baby, I used to dissect that meatloaf. I would spend the whole time until I find one little chunk of bread. I say, Dad is. But baby, that's why I'm not big on meatloaf today. I'm not good on dressing. And you know what? Up until today, people do it. Now, for what I gather, I'm not sure. I think they say the reason why they did it, at least back in the day, they say it was to stretch the meat. How the fuck you gonna stretch your meat with bread? I don't get it. But that's why they say they put the bread in the meatloaf. Don't make me no goddamn meatloaf and I see a chunk of bread in it. That's just nasty. Stop. I'm not eating your motherfucking meatloaf. I'm not doing it. But like I said, you guys, I don't eat dressing. I don't eat, Leanne said yes. Cheryl, we use crackers in meatloaf. Now, I don't know. I may have tried it with crackers because I did like Ritz crackers. It's like, who the fuck didn't like Ritz crackers? I like the Ritz crackers. Now, maybe if My mom would have used crackers. I don't know. I may would have gave it a try. But baby, when I see my mama wetting that damn bread and putting her hand all over the bread, first of all, even if you my mama, don't put your hand on my shit. Don't put your hand on my shit. And you wetting the bread up, and then I don't like the edges, and then you breaking it up, and even the edges going in there. Oh no, we done with dressing, baby. We good. Just give me the turkey. Keep the dressing. Leanne 24 say, hey Leandria, I say Leandria. Hey, good morning to you. More like breadcrumbs to hold it up. And you know, I don't think I would eat it with the breadcrumbs neither, because don't when you wet the breadcrumbs, it becomes that thick bread like material. So I don't think I would go with the breadcrumbs. Like I say, maybe with the crackers. Maybe with the crackers, because I like, but don't put a lot. Don't put a lot of crackers. She said, OMG, I love Ritz crackers. I'm having one right. Oh, really, girl? I love me. I can eat them plain. Are they not good? Honey, I love me some Ritz crackers. Carmen said, I like Italian beef sandwich, but don't dip my bread. You know, you ever look how you go and you order a sandwich? Why they put all that wet shit on there? God damn. They put this sauce on here and this. It's like, damn, by the time they give it the sandwich, that sandwich is soaking wet. No. I don't mess with it. Now, both of my daughters, they ate it that way. Good morning, Tommy Tom. Good morning, you guys. I just came into tea, have a little tea. Have a little tea, you guys. But like I say, don't wet my bread. Don't give me no bread. I'm not big on bread. So like I say, that is definitely one of my least favorite meals I'm going to eat. It's the least thing I'm going to buy. Listen, I'm going to be honest. If my grandson and my protectors, if they didn't eat bread, that wouldn't even be in my grocery list. I'm being real. I wouldn't even buy this shit. Sometimes I forget to buy bread because I don't eat bread. And they may say, Grandma, where's the bread? Oh, shit. Let's go to the store and get some bread. Yeah, hey, Cheryl, good morning. Cheryl says she don't like her bread wet neither. And people love to wet your bread. Why they love to wet your motherfucking bread? And I'm going to tell you something else. Put a one in the chat. Just tell me, do you guys got a crystal? Now, I hope I don't ruin this for you guys. I hope I don't ruin it, but I'm going to put you on set. Do you have a crystal restaurant in your city? You know, it's the little, some people call it a White Castle. Baby, I used to love me some crystals. If you got a crystal in your city, or White Castle, and you still eat them little burgers, let me tell you something. If you order a combo, say you order a combo and you got like 4 little burgers or more. Hello, you guys. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't block somebody that I wasn't supposed to block, you guys. I apologize. If I did, I'm sorry. I will go back and review that later, because I just blocked someone and maybe that person was not trolling. She said, yes, White Castle. If you order 4 burgers or more, I promise you, by the time you eat the first 3 burgers, if you look at that last burger, and if you look at the bottom part of that bread, why the fucking bread wet? That's just nasty. I could never eat all my burgers, because by the time I get to that last goddamn burger, that bottom piece of bread is soaking wet. And I know it's that way from the heat, but I can't do it. Hey, Miss Diane 30, good morning. Hi, welcome to the tea. We're talking about just different food. I believe it or not, we're talking about bread, you guys. I don't like fucking bread. Michelle Thomas say, my daughter buy potato. You know what? I never had potato bread. I can't even imagine what's in potato bread. Is it potato flavor? Tommy Tom say he don't like wet bread neither. You guys, it seems we got a lot in common. We have a lot in common, okay? Nobody over here want no wet bread. And like I say, when I go to the sandwich shop, I do, you know, if I eat a sandwich, that means I guess my body just craving something healthy. I will literally tell them. And I like it. And if I do eat bread, it's going to have to be wheat. It's going to have to be wheat bread. I don't know. I feel like wheat bread have a thicker texture. You know, that white bread, why is it so gooey and soft? So it's going to have to be wheat bread. I have to eat a sandwich that's on wheat bread. Do not give me the white bread. It's mushy. It's too soft. It's just don't do it. Don't do it. If I get a sandwich, I need wheat bread. I need you to take that top part off and dig out that bread all out of there. I want it real thin. And then maybe I can fuck with a sandwich. Other than that, I do not mess with bread. So when the pandemic came, I'm just saying, it didn't bother me that the bread shelf was empty. Or it get wrapped. I think, you know what, Kelly, I think I used to eat a wrap. You know what, I could eat that type of bread. What's that, pita bread? What type of bread is that? Now, I could eat some bread like that. Not a lot, but if there's enough meat in it, don't put no tomatoes or anything wet, I can fuck with it. I can eat it. I can fuck with it. Liz Post say potato bread is better, especially for hot dogs and hamburgers. You know what, Liz? I'm going to have to try. I never had potato bread, but I'm going to have to try it. Tommy Tom say, I love shrimp po' boys, New Orleans. Okay, baby, okay. Po' boys. Ooh, I remember those. I remember, I don't know if I ever ate po' boys, but I do remember seeing those in stores, and those been real popular back in the day. We used to have this sandwich shop that was called Blue Plate. Baby, when I say people line the fuck up to go to that damn restaurant to get them big old ass sandwiches, whether it was square or round, that place made money. Made money. It was called Blue Plate in the state of Florida, at least in Duval. And they was big on making them sandwiches like what you saying you like, Tommy Tom. Yes, bread is pita. Yeah, I can fuck with pita bread. Not a lot, but I can fuck with it. Especially, girl, don't play with me. Put me some damn steak in there. Oh. Now, you know, beef ain't good for you, but I love me some damn beef. I love me some steak. You get that damn steak in the sight. Now, I don't like my shit wet. Don't put nothing in there. I need some grilled onions and just some mustard. That's all I need. We can get it. We get down. Michelle, Miss Diane 30. Hey, Miss Diane, you don't, let me see, hold on, you guys. Let me see, I'm trying to read it. You don't mess with bread like I don't mess with church's chicken, never ever. You don't like church's chicken, girl? Miss Diane, why you don't fuck with church's chicken? That shit be greasy and good, baby, and give me a wing. Kelly, do you make your own? I love pita bread, but when I used to make it, I want mine to bubble up for my veggie. Ooh, I didn't even know people could make pita bread. But it makes sense. How else can you make bread? Everybody make bread. Kelly said, my culture has 3 types that we typically eat pita is. I love me some pita bread. I remember when I used to work at the bank in my 20s. Yeah, I remember I used to go to this sandwich shop. And it was called Desert Riders, something like that. And I used to get sandwiches with pita bread. I definitely fuck with pita bread. Definitely. No, just buy. Oh, okay, Shell say, I don't mess with potato bread because I feel like eating on top of bread. Oh. I'm going to try that. Liz Post say, before I moved from Louisiana, I would eat church's chicken, and that's with it is a family owned. Oh, okay, baby. Listen, we got like foods here in Florida. Let me tell you, if you in the hood, you fuck with churches here in Duval. You fuck with churches. Now, we do got, like I say, I did a short on it. We did have a new chicken place called Hip Hop. Baby, if you just want some ghetto-ass chicken, with them damn wings are big and they hit. When you come to Jacksonville, Duval, Hip Hop, baby. Hip Hop gonna put you the fuck on. They gonna give you a fucking heart attack. They gonna put you the fuck on. But you guys, I got to go. I'm not gonna be able to stay on too long. I love you guys. Now, you know I'm always in the bushes. I enjoyed this talk, this chat. And let's do a prayer for our girl. Royalty, we love you. We know the angels are with you and the 5 God grandkids. We know you're gonna be super amazing. Blessing for Sydney. Hey, Adam, Sydney, Australia. Adam, I love Australian movies. I love the accent. I love it. And you guys, like I say, shout out to Royalty. We love you, Royalty. Hold your head down. God is blessing. Keep moving forward. You know we have your support. We love you. And I love you guys. And I am so ever humble and grateful. Thank you for always coming to my live. I enjoyed it. Talking to you guys, but don't worry, I'm gonna be throwing some shorts out there. I'm gonna be throwing some Watch Wolf Creek. You'll love it. I'm going to have to check it out, Adam. Wolf Creek. Is there anything about... Babe, I love me some werewolves. I do, but it's probably... Is that like a TV series? I'm loving church now, not too greasy now. Yeah, church's chicken is greasy as fuck, but I think that's what make that shit good. And baby, them biscuits, stop playing. Now see, I don't eat bread, but I will fuck with church's chicken biscuit. Not the whole damn thing. I'm going to eat just the top part. And I gotta eat it every time I take a bite of a piece of chicken. Now, I ain't just gonna eat no goddamn biscuit by itself. Don't play with me. I ain't doing none of that. But like I say, I love you guys, and like I say, shout out to you, Royalty, baby girl, hold it down, we love you. Shout out to the 5 God grandkids, baby, they are getting promoted, they are making wonderful great. Thank you, Adam, you're a sweetheart, and I'll talk to you guys later.